Hello people, I am Skydemolisher and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play of the Cave. Last week we ended up unblocking the dam, so we are about to throw a switch and then hopefully get the boat to the other side of the island. Whether or not we succeed, that is another question. So it's possible this is the last episode, but it's also possible this is not the last episode. We'll just have to find out. I do have to wonder if kids of that size actually could push a boat like this, and you know, the other side of it, of course, why would you? Because, like, you know, oh. Normally I would say, you know, like, use their ghost thing and hope like hell they keep holding it, but I'm going to avoid that and just get one of the other characters over there. Should have gone for the hillbilly, he was closer.
I'm finally getting off this island. I think I've got everything I need. Shove off any time.
I knew he was going to be trouble. Right here in Island City. Trouble with a capital T, which rhymes with P, which stands for... hermit. Okay, that didn't quite work. But he's still trouble. Trouble with a capital H, which stands for hermit.
Very true.
There, much better.
The asthmatic coughs, not particularly good. I'm pretty sure that we can't shove off because we don't have Spanky and we don't have the bird, which I believe is why we've got the crackers.
I love my dog.
I forgot about that. Now, let's see. I can't remember if... whoops. I can't remember if he goes back to the same spot or not.
Only 3 seats on the boat.
So I have to be very careful to not lose him in the water or anything like that. Now, I'm just gonna stop the twins doing that because I have a feeling that if the steam is still there, it knocks the bird off again.
Time to cast off. I've got everything I need, I think. Have I got everything I need? I think so.
We don't have Spanky. You can't leave your dog behind.
It's the hold-up. I don't want to spend another day on this wretched island. I've packed everything special and beloved to me, and I'm ready to scoot.
What about your dog, man? I don't think the can of corn has anything to do with the dog, though. I believe the can of corn is there to help people blow up, you know, with those things before. I think there's like a achievement for blowing up a can of corn. And I think this was one of the spots you can do it, and the other one is
We should probably shove off. The tide is going out, and I've got all my beloved possessions. Too bad this boat only has 3 seats. One of you will have to stay behind.
I know there's something missing here. I know there's something missing here. But for the life of me, I can't remember what it is that I've missed. Ah. Wait. Yeah.
Have I got everything I need? I think so.
I do think there is something that I have to do. I have to get the dog to bark, I think, and then the parrot will start barking. And when I get the parrot there, it reminds the hermit that he hasn't got the dog.
Nice move.
So I think I need to have the knight up here so the dog does that.
I've got everything I need, I think.
And then I'm guessing I need the femur from down here, which will cause the dog to bark. And then the parrot learns to bark, and when you arrive with the parrot, it reminds him that he doesn't have his dog. I think that's how it works. We're about to find out anyway, so if I'm wrong, well. Excuse me. I never know if people can actually hear me hiccup and belch accidentally in the background of this. I sort of hope that it doesn't get picked up, but who knows? Bugger. It was too much of a jump. Now, just want to get the twins there first, and that way I don't need to worry about the other characters not being there when it's time to cast off.
You're really taking your sweet time, aren't you?
What's funny is that... Whoops.
Let's get a move on. I've shut off the stove and stopped the paper. I'm not forgetting anything. Time to shove off and get back to civilization.
This didn't want to seem to jump there, so they just sort of, you know.
We should leave now if we want to make it before high tide. You wait here and I'll be back in a flash. Don't leave without us. Spanky gets his own seat, so someone will need to swim.
I'm no lawyer, but maritime law clearly allows for the abandonment of annoying hermits. And really, the stranding of a lone hermit pales in comparison to what we've seen from these three so far. I do wonder if any lessons have been learned this evening. Maybe by you and me, but I fear not by them. Well, we shall see soon enough.
Very true. We will indeed. And then we're back at the start again.
Well, you took long enough. I was going to send out the search party, but they're still looking for the last group. You didn't happen to run into an annoying clown, did you? That doesn't matter. We just got a new shipment of trinkets that should satisfy your every desire. But I can't give them to you without suitable replacements. So, take this giant novelty-sized key, again, and open the employee's back entrance. I'm sure you'll find some treasures worthy of the cave's gift shop. We close at 5, so you might want to get a move on it.
Right. So you might remember at the start of the game I said, you know, like you needed to carry a postcard through. You can't just leave a postcard on the ground here because this souvenir shop is theoretically not the same souvenir shop as we had already passed. So you actually do need to carry the postcard the whole way through. And I do believe that this is basically the same, you know, the same kind of puzzle as the earlier one. So you just, like that first episode where we had to find trinkets and stuff. And then I think, if I remember right, I think this is how it gets tied into the the good ending and bad ending thing. So, I mean, we'll find out when we get there, but I think it is a case if you find the alternative thing, so in the case for the knight, obviously it's gold nugget. I don't need to worry about all of that. We'll call that. I've already taken the nugget off him, so we don't have one there. There should be one around here. Ties into that morality thing, you know. So we've got him, and then the hillbilly. Carrying his can of corn. Taking the poor guy's dog. Yep. What dastardly villains we have become. No, hold on. Need to hit the button first. So I think the thing is that we take them back to the souvenir, and then we get offered the option of giving him this trinket for the trinket that our character wants, or choosing not to do that.
What a fabulous replacement trinket. Oh, that will do just fine. After all, possession is 9/10 of the law. That other 1/10, there you go. Are you sure you want to return that? I mean, you worked so hard to get it.
Yeah.
Look, you should really think carefully about returning this. I don't know who else would buy such a, particular item, but I'll take it back. The customer is always right.
So in my case, I'll give back the trinket thing. I think you have to give it back to him 3 times before he does finally accept it. So this unlocks like the good ending for them.
Oh, that is very nice. Hey, it's not stealing if they didn't see you take it. Am I right? Enjoy. Returning what you desire most is strongly discouraged. Are you sure that's what you want? Look, you should really think carefully about returning this.
Of course.
I don't know who else would buy such a, particular item, but...
I can't deprive an old hermit of his dog. That'd be wrong. So the hillbilly found love elsewhere.
What a fabulous replacement trinket. Oh, that will do just fine. Taking the thing someone else desires
Sorry.
most was a stroke
Just
of
whack the
genius.
microphone.
You earned it. Are you sure you want to return that? I mean, you worked so hard to
Yep.
get it. You really should think about keeping that. It came at great cost. Well, looks like your mind is made up, so I'll reluctantly take it back.
I'm sure we all know what happens if you take it and you get your evil ending. But I think it's also beneficial because, you know, you get to see one ending the way that I've done it, and it might not make full sense because it's been unlocking these story things along the way that have really only shown up a little bit at a time. And most of the time I've skipped over them so that you're actually forced to look for them yourself. So, they didn't kill the parents this time. And I think, you know, in its own way, that's a valuable lesson to look at in life. We all make mistakes. It's what we do afterwards that counts. For the most part, most mistakes can be, you know, undone in time. And if you make a mistake that can't be undone that quickly, then it's your choice whether or not you want to keep going to make things better. I don't know why this is stopped. They're not climbing any higher. I'm really loath to circle and drop, but I'm sure that this was the way out. I don't think he gave us something to get out. Oh, there we go.
Well, this brings our exciting journey to an end this evening. I hope you had as much fun as I did. The important thing to remember is there are no refunds in the cave. No price can be put on the lessons learnt down here. We carry them throughout our lives and hopefully find ourselves on a new and better path. I say we, of course, but I mean you. After all, I'm just a talking cave.
And that is the end of the cave. So, of course, I could go back through and play with the other characters, but their stories are only slightly different, and most aspects of the game will stay the same. It's just their individual stories. So if I don't play them, it means that you, as a viewer, have the option of tracking the game down and playing it yourself to find out what happens if I got the bit, you know, if I had done things differently at the end and if I had used different characters. So you can find out those stories if it's a game that you want to get yourself into. I think I got this through Games with Gold. So if you've got a Xbox Live Games with Gold pass thing, it might still show up as a free game in that for you to play. But at any rate, I hope you've enjoyed this. I don't know what game we are going to go on to next, but we'll find out when we get there. So, I hope you've enjoyed watching this Let's Play, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.